Hello, ladies and gents. Jumping in on another Kaldheim draft best of ones. Just got our second 7-win draft, going for back-to-back 7-winners. Can we do it? Hoping for a bomb diggity straight off the bat. Always love getting a first pick that tells me what to do. Ready up. Went absolutely ham with a bonkers blue-white Fortel deck. Kind of had like a angel cleric synergy going on in the background. What we get? Another Vargoth, huh? I mean, I do love Vargoth. He was more than decent in our last draft that we had him. So I think he's probably going to be the pick here. Passing a Narfi, and that's pretty much the only black card that we're passing, which is nice. Other than that, I mean, there's a Provoke and a Squash, which are both fine red spells. Grizzled Outrider ain't bad. Haven't had a chance to play with Goldmaw Champion yet, but he seems pretty decent. But yeah, I think we're going to be taking Vargoth here. Passing good red, Narfi, and that's pretty much it. Here we see a Spirit of the Alderguard, which is a card I very much would like to play with. Gonna highlight him now. There's also a Behold the Multiverse, which is, I mean, you saw how good it was in our last draft if you saw that one. If you didn't, go ahead and check it out. But we had 2 of these in our last deck, and I mean, it got us out of a lot of difficult situations. There's a Kurder's Vicious Return, which is cool. There's also an Immersturm Skullkern. I think the choice is between the Spirit of the Alderguard and the Kurder's Vicious Return, in my opinion. And if we... The problem is we're also passing all of this green, which kind of hurts. I feel like if we cut off the black-red, we could be in for some spiciness, and I think that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to take the Kurders. I don't think you'd be wrong in taking the Spirit, trying to do some snow stuff, but Kurder, I'm a big fan of Kurders. Here, we've got a Death Knell Berserker, which is a pretty fine card. A Sulphurous Mine, which is nice. There's also a Runed Crown and Immersturm, another Soul Cairn, but these tend to go pretty late. I wouldn't be surprised if we wield both of these. I think it's between the Berserker and the Mire for me, and I do like Runed Crown. I haven't had a chance to play with this card yet either. This card's just so bad if you don't get a rune, though. I think we're going to take the Death Knell, and we're going to try and do like a black-red aggro boast-like Berserker deck. Hopefully we can wheel either the Mire or the Skull Cairn. But yeah, I'm going to take the Berserker. Here, getting some interesting signals. Maha, it's a pretty sweet card. There's a Village Rites and a Way Down. There's also an Axeguard Cavalry, which I think might be the pick here. Try and wheel one of these 2 cards. Yeah, I'm down for that. I like Axeguard Cavalry quite a bit. And 2-drops are pretty good in this format, since a lot of people are going to be like foretelling cards on turn 2. So if you can just kind of get off to like a aggro start, it's hard to recover for a lot of decks. Here, got a couple interesting ones. Surprised to see this card go so late. It's kind of obvious that green's a little open coming from the way from the right here. But I mean, I think this card's pretty solid. Like, even if you take away that giant block of text, if it's just a 2-mana enchantment that says at the beginning of your upkeep, scry 1, decent. Decent. I think it's going to be the Kennel Master for me here. Grim Dragger is alright, but it kind of forces you to high-pick snowlands as well, and I'm not about that life. Black-red's not looking to do snow stuff, really. I would play one or two since they are berserkers. They'll probably work with one of the the smaller synergies that we get, but fine with taking a Kennel Master. I think this card's pretty solid. I haven't had a chance to play with it yet, but if you can go like 3-drop, 4-drop Kennel Master, I imagine you win a lot of those games. Here, there's a Skull Raid, which I'm a pretty big fan of. Dogged Pursuit. Not a big fan of. Kind of looking at the Raven Wings here. There's an Alpine Meadow, but I think if we're trying to do like a black-red stuff, I'm not really looking to splash a third color. Omen Pass is not really playable. I'm just going to take the Raven Wings. I think it's a nice one-of to have in aggro / mid-range deck. Kind of just helps you get the rest of the way there. It's a Gold Vein pick. Dwarven Reinforcements. Not a fan of Dwarven Reinforcements. I think the pick might be the pick. It's fine as like a broadsword, and there are a lot of equipment synergies, especially in red. I guess I'll take the Raise the Draugr. Maybe I should be taking the Ascent of the Worthy and see if maybe black-white is what I should be in. Because we haven't seen Great Red. Yeah, I think I'm down for that. I don't think this card is great, but neither is that red spell. Or that black spell, I mean. Infernal Pet is probably the pick. You know, there's also a Gold Maw champion. I'm not huge on Pet. Yeah, you know, I'm going to keep my eye open on white. Could very well... Sorry if you can hear my dog in the background. Demonic Gift, Immersturm, Duskwielder. These are both very filler and can probably get them late. I'm just going to take the Immersturm in case we end up the black-red deck. We wield the other one too, but I think it's a pretty easy Sulphurous Mine here. Sulphurous Mire. Because even if we do end up like black-white, we probably won't play this, but we can still play this, like Splashing the Critters. Village Rites, I'm down for one of that. So I'd say the red is certainly slightly better than the white so far, but you never know what we see flowing in pack 2. Could very easily just get a bunch of white or a bunch of red. Codespell Cleric, I'm whatever on. Colossal Plow, I don't think I'm playing. I'll take the Guardian, just because if we end up doing like a black-white deck, the Guardian's really good with a couple equipment on it. It holds equipment nicely. And opened another bleh. This card's pretty unplayable. Like, it's fine for like a 5-color deck, just because it gives you the chromatic effect, but other than that, it's pretty just not useful. Here we've got a Rune of Speed, which might be the pick for me. I wish I would have taken that crown now. But there's also a Run Amok and a Berserker that we could wheel. I think I'm down for a Rune of Speed. I'd much rather go black-red than black-white, especially with the start that we have so far. And Rune of Speed with like a Raven Wings or a Gold Vein pick is just pretty delicious. Here we've got, wow, quite a few picks. Draugr's Helm is very good. I like this card a lot. I don't know if I'd pick it over the Feed the Serpent though, which is just premium removal. There's also a Tegrid's Shadow, which I think is nice, but not as great in the deck that we have so far. I think I take Feed the Serpent over Shadow. That's probably going to be the pick. I mean, we're going to wheel one of these cards, even if it's just the Berserker or the Shadow. I feel like, yeah, we're going to get a nice wheel out of that pack. So it's looking like red-black is the way to go. Ooh, a Runed Crown. Man, there's also the Rune of Mortality, which would be an insane wheel if we get that back. But I think it's a pretty easy crown for me. We've already got one rune, and more just make it even spicier. Once again, like, we might end up wheeling the Berserker if we don't wheel the rune. Ooh, Blood Sky Berserker. That's a card I like to see. Whenever you cast your second spell each turn, he gets 2/1/1 counters and it gains Menace. Other than that, there's like a Way Down. And Cole is interesting. I mean, I don't think there's any way we're playing it in our deck, but he's a pretty cool, like, first or second pick workaround card. But I think I'm just going to take the Blood Sky Berserker. Here we've got a Frostbite, which is pretty decent. We don't have a lot of removal yet. We haven't seen any Demon Bolts, which is kind of sad. But, you know, Demon Bolts are high picks. Can't always have 5 Demon Bolts. Which I had 5 in my first 7-win draft. So I think I'm going to take the Frostbite and cross my fingers for the Mire to wheel. It's not super likely, but it's possible. I don't think the Way Down will wheel. Okay, so Priest is unplayable in our deck. Like I said, there might be some good white flowing around, but this isn't even, like, amazing white. Like, Onslaught's fine, but I think it's going to be a Tormentor's Helm for me. Kind of just going like a hyper aggro deck with good equipment. So yeah, I'll take the Helm. Here, there's a Dusk Wielder, which is fine. There's a Skull Raid, which is fine, but I think I'm probably taking the Hoggy Mob as, like, probably our last bit of, like, top end. Yeah, I like Hoggy Mob. I think it's a really good card. And then we get past another Hoggy Mob. Once again, some pretty good white going around. So maybe I should have been black-white, but it's really hard to say. Or maybe even black-red. Like, I haven't seen really much black this pack at all. I wonder if I take the Effigy or if I just take another mob. I'm going to take the Skull Raid. I haven't played with this card yet. I've had it played against me a few times, and it's very sad getting it played against you. Run Amok over the Squash. We don't have a lot of removal. I don't love Squash, but I think since we're removal light, I think we probably take it. Put the Carve in the sideboard. Take a Demonic Gift, sure. Demonic Gift really good with, like, Death Knell Berserker. Take the Pet. Don't need 2 wings, I don't think. This deck is shaping up. I don't think it's, you know, top tier just yet. Ooh, the Way Down on the wheel is nice, though. Smashing Success. Not playable. I might play the Skull Raid. I think Skull Raid is more for, like, a more control-like deck rather than a deck that's trying to aggress. Because I think a lot of the time you're just going to wish that this Skull Raid was either another creature or a removal spell. But we'll see. Really, I just need to see, like, 2 or 3 Demon Bolts. That's really what my deck's looking for. No Demon Bolt here. There's another Blood Sky Raider, which I'm probably going to be picking, and then crossing my fingers for either the Dusk Wielder or the Raider to wheel. But yeah, this is a pretty sad pack for us. A couple good white aggro cards, but happy just taking another Berserker. Demon Bolt, that's what we're signing up for. That's what I love to see. Get in. Easy Demon Bolt. Best red common, I think? It's gotta be, right? This card's so good. Cool art, too. So right now I'm hoping I can get rid of the Squash. Skull Raid is kind of whatever. So this is an interesting pick. There's a Rune of Sustenance, which is playable in my deck only because of the Rune Crown. If it was like the green rune, I might take it just because the green rune is pretty sweet in a black-red deck on the crown. But I think I'm actually just picking the Jarl of the Forsaken. It's got Flash. I think it's good enough. Not great, but good enough. Kurder. That's a card you love to see. There's the green rune I was talking about, but unfortunately I would pick it if it was in the last pack because there really wasn't anything else for us there. But I mean, you can't really pass up a Kurder. This card's just too decent. This deck still needs some help. And that is the help that I was talking about. Return of the Tide isn't really playable in our deck, but I think it's a fine card. Hoggy Mob is cool. Run Amok is cool. Demon Bolt is the coolest. So as far as removal goes, oh, hey, a Rune of Mortality. Kind of liking that. There's also another Cavalry. I'm going to take the Rune. I really want to get a chance to play with these runes because they seem sweet. And we've got enough equipment to make it worthwhile. I think we got 4 equipment. Oh, Frenzied Raider. Love this card. We don't have a ton of boast. Actually, we really don't have much boast at all. But I think it's still the pick here. 2 mana 2/2 at the very least. Randomly gets 1/1 counters. Death Knell Berserker is a sick pick. Wish I had more of these cards. But having 2 is pretty decent. Berserkers are just so good with the equipment. I've still got like 3 drops I need to make. I think we do play a Dusk Wielder. Now that we have 2 Blood Sky Berserkers and the Frenzied Raider, I think 1 Dusk Wielder is actually very good. Even though I don't think this is a great card on its own. A Rune of Flight is pretty cool. I think it'll be a pretty easy breakneck for us, though. Sure, I'll take the elf, because why not? Not playing a 7-drop. Wow, Rune of Might came back. That's interesting. I think now that I have 2 runes, I really don't need to play it, but it's tempting. It's tempting for sure. So Demonic Gift works well with the Berserkers, and it works with... I don't think it really has any other synergies other than like Kurter, I guess. There's also Jarl, I guess it's good with. I think we just have better removal spells that seems kind of unnecessary. Maybe the Village Rites is a little too cute. We don't really have any token makers or anything of the sort. Let's see what our spells are looking like, because I want to have enough creatures in my deck, of course. Got the Demon Bolts, Crown, Pick, Helm. See, we've got a lot of spells and not a lot of creatures, which is a problem. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15 creatures is it? Oh boy. Well, we don't even have any creatures that we can add, so there's no way I'm removing any more creatures. Thinking the pick is probably out. Maybe the way down as well, since I have such a low creature count. Two more cuts. This is tough. This is tough. Maybe Helm's too cute. Is this too cute? I mean, sacrificing a creature is going to be difficult. Each player discards a card is kind of... I don't know if I've seen this card really do anything is the problem. Yeah, I'm gonna drop the Helm. One more cut. Can I cut a land? Is 16 possible in this deck? I don't think so. Got too many 4 and 5 drops. Yeah, maybe it is the return that I'm cutting. It could be wrong. I just feel like this card is not gonna do enough most of the time. Like, best case scenario, I'm rezzing like a Hoggy mob. Alright, I'm not going to think too much about it. I'm just going to cut that, and we'll jump right into it. Alright, easy keeper Reno. Got a Berserker on turn 2 and a Rune Crown on turn 3. Maybe a Vargoth on turn 3, we'll see. Definitely going Berserker first though. Rune Crown on 3 is pretty cool because I can put the Rune of Speed on it, and then if I draw a land, I can play the Frenzied Raider and equip. And I think I'm going to do that. Draws me a card. Search your library. I'm going to take a Rune of Speed, please. Really hoping for a land next turn. Two mana to equip for +2/+1 and haste is very good. Mistwalker drew the land. So I think I'm actually, since he played the 1/4, I think I am going to play the 2-drop, but I'm actually going to equip to the Berserker, because either way I'm only getting in with one creature, and this way I get a 2/2 zombie if the Berserker dies. Inga, sure. I'm going to attack with the Berserker. I feel like I see a Inga block here, would be my guess. And if not, then I think I just slam-a-dam the Critter. Oh, the Berg Strider. I think I'm throwing the rune on the crown. Draw a card, and then I'm probably just bolting the Strider. The crown now gives +2/+1 Death Touch in haste. So we can either play the Vargoth and equip it, or we can play, if we don't need to equip, then we can just Berserker and Vargoth. I mean, we got a lot of possibilities next turn. What you got, buddy boy? Making decisions. Is he thinking he needs to maybe Pilfering Hawk, or? He's doing quick maths in his head. Struggle, sure, okay. Okay, so I think I'm just going to feed the Serpent the Inga and then swing with both. Yeah, so he's gonna take 3, or take 1 here. He's got nothing on board. And I can either Berserker Varagath, or I can Varagath equip next turn. Plays a Bloodline Pretender, choosing Giant? Human, okay. And a Horizon Seeker. So I think pretty easily I just Varagath and equip. Since he's a 2/3, he becomes a 4/4 and he has to double block it, which is kind of decent. Or actually, you know what? I think I go Berserker Cavalry. Equip here. I don't think I need to attack with both. If I attack with both, he just chumps the Berserker. Oh wait, oh no, I should have attacked with both. What am I saying? He has Menace. Okay, so that was a mistake. We live and we learn. Oh, I still got it. A little loose, but Red-Black Berserkers, loose is what it's all about. Well, hopefully that shows you the power of Runed Crown, as kind of went off with it there, in a way. Really hoping for a land here soon. I think we're foretelling the Demon Bolt here. And then next turn we have the potential for a 2-drop creature and a Demon Bolt if we draw a land, for the love of God. Oof. Well, this is no bueno already. Red. Oh no. What to do here? I feel like I need to play the cavalry. It's going to be hard to get back in this game, but I need to be able to like Rune of Speed and Demon Bolt in one turn if I'm going to get back in this. Not looking great, though. I think if we don't draw a land next turn, I think that's probably just a game. Especially if he has an alright play here. I think right now he's deciding on whether or not he wants to Goldmaw champion when he attacks, because he might be afraid of like the double block on the 2-3. I mean, I wouldn't be afraid of a double block in his... Okay, so he is afraid of the double block. What do you have, mister? Whoa. If a source an opponent controls would deal damage to a permanent you control, prevent 1. If you or another permanent you control becomes a target of a spell or ability, costs 1 more. That's not great. Well, that kind of ruins our plans, because now the Demon Bolt costs 2. Which means we're probably just playing a 3-drop here, sadly. Ugh, gosh. We're so dead. That's a pretty sweet card. It's decent. Plays it. Yeah, Doomscar Oracle's pretty good. Wow, so now a Demon Bolt doesn't even kill it. Shoot. This card is so gross. Yeah, I think this honestly might have been a pretty easy win had we hit our land drop, but we did not. I mean, what can you do? Can't really do anything. I can swing for like 6 here? Oh no. Guess I'm killing the Oracle. And then Rune of Speed and Wings, I guess. Kind of like our only shot to get back in this. Battle Shield Warrior. Yeah. And a Cleric. Oh no. Yeah. Okay, that's the game. So we can't even double block this guy anymore. And that was like the only way we're getting back in that. Okay, going to the next game. Like I said, if we had hit our 3rd land drop there, we probably would have had that game relatively easy. But we did not, so we fell too far behind. Which is unfortunate, but what can you do? Not much. I don't think mulliganing that hand was the right decision either. I think that was a pretty easy keep, but... This is a much tastier hand. Play a Berserker on turn 2. We'll play probably a Varaggoth on turn 3, and then hopefully turn 4 we can slam down a Berserker and the Raven Wings. Okay. Ouch. Okay. Play a Vargoth with no Attackerinos. It's gonna kill the Berserker here, almost certain. Yeah. I think there's any way that you couldn't kill the Berserker there. And a way down. Okay. You got it, boss. And another priest. Alright. Interesting. Play a Berserker and the Raven Wings. Kind of running out of gas here. He had a pretty good way down that turn. Oh, drops a blue. Okay. I mean, this is something. So now he can kill the Berserker with his priest, which he probably will. Yep. And this is going to be nice. He's going to attack with the Disciple, and we're going to be able to block. We're really flooding out here. Alright. All our eggs are in this Jarl basket. He could, I mean, he's playing 4-color. He could literally have a plethora of answers to this. That is not one of them. Take me to 12. Draw the Berserk. Okie dokie. What you got, brother? Again, this is another game showing off the true potential of equipment. Okay, so it's a desperate play for sure. Demon Bolt doesn't do it. Yeah, I'm gonna block. He's got 3 mana. Okay, so Demon Bolt does do it now. Oh, good game. All right. Won that one by the skin of our teeth, but it's nice to know that we can still win games even when we flood out. Let's jump right back in. This deck's pretty sweet. I think it's missing like another Frostbite. I think it's just missing out on like a couple good pieces of extra removal. We haven't even seen a Demon Bolt yet. Oh wait, yeah we did, but we just weren't able to cast it. Ooh, another very awkward hand. I think since I'm on the draw though, I'm gonna keep it. Really need to draw a third land though. I'm just gonna frostbite that. I'm gonna go with the Berserker. Gosh, I really need to draw a land. Good golly. I mean, at least it's land. Certainly not the land we were hoping for, but I takes what I can getses. Okie dokie. So we can't equip the Rune Crown this turn. I'm just gonna go balls to the walls. I think Rune Crown is also a fine play there, but I like doing a little bit of aggressiveness here. See what he's got cooking in his foretell. Telling cards from your hand costs 1 less and can be done by... Okay, so we're just killing that. No likey that card. It's a sweet card. I haven't seen that one yet. Okay, Raven form is completely fine with me. Because now I can Runed Crown. Okay, so he's gonna saw it coming, sure. Do I Rune of Mortality? I think I do. I just want to use my mana wisely right now, like efficiently, and if I draw something else and I need to feed the Serpent, I'm gonna wish I had played this. Blood Sky Berserk. So land off the top would be pretty nice. There's a Doomstar, sure. And a Bind, sure. So he's only got one card left in hand, so I'm feeling pretty good. Get a 3/3 here. And unfortunately now I'm really wishing I hadn't played the rune, which is kind of just how it goes. Master Scald. Really? No kidding. Three, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, seems good enough. Well, he's in a world of hurt. We're out of gas, but we can draw some pretty good cards. Iron Verdict on the... Sure. Okay, yeah, I mean, he drew the right cards, and I am not drawing anything. Big oofs. Yeah, what in... Man, this guy's draws. No blocks. Okay, so Sigrid is going to take that, and it's going to take him to 4. So there's almost no way for him to gain life, and now he has to attack with both his creatures, so hopefully that's the win right there. He's got to draw something. No blocks. Not giving him a chance to have, like, a pump spell for my Kurter. Show me you got it. What you got, brother? Wow. This guy's draws, man. What the heck? Ugh. He's just drawing like an absolute champion. No blocks. Jesus Christ. Let's see what he draws next. Jarl, potentially a very good draw here. And he didn't run into it. Makes sense. How well can you draw, man? That's crazy. I gotta just play it. Kennel Master is a good draw. Well, Scald just blocks the Raider, so I don't even think it's worth attacking with it. Just kind of opens me up to dying. Alright. How many times can you top deck, my man? Surely you can't hit like 7 non-land cards in a row, right? Right? Nope. He can draw whatever he wants, apparently. Jeez. I think I win here. Because whenever an attacking creature dies, he loses a life. But gosh, this guy had some bonkers top decks. He top decked either one of these, and then a Doomscar Oracle, a Sigrid, an Augury Raven, and then a Scald. So bottom line here, he's taking at least one, and he has to kill 2 of my creatures. So yeah, he's dead. Yeah! Critter's a good card. Wowee. Rank up. Gold tier 2. Keep on trucking. Just keep on keeping on. Here we go. Game 5. Death by Snoo Snoo. Understandable. This hand sucks. This hand sucks slightly less. Jeez. We really need to draw a lot here. The Runed Crown at least draws a card when it enters. That's pretty much the only reason why I kept this hand. Oh god. Please. Ugh. Well, well, well. Haha, I'm in trouble. The Bloodline Pretender, choosing probably human. Oh, warrior, sure. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Alright, well this one's pretty much already chalked up to a loss. Plays the Valkyrie. Yeah. 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 Yep. Yep. Alright. Two lands and like 12 cards or whatever. What are you gonna do? Not much you can do. Just shrug and go to the next one. This is a good deck. It's just, I think it's missing. Man, I don't know. Missing lands, evidently. Once again, I guess this is keepable. I think the bottom line is that we're missing one or two creatures, early drop creatures. Like if we just had even just like one more of the berserker that dies and makes a zombie token, I feel like this deck would all of a sudden become leagues better. Maybe the double hoggy well, the problem is I don't have any small creatures to replace, like the tall guys. We frostbite that. Foretell my bolt. Ouch. Play the Raven Wings. Next turn we'll play Cardur. Oh, opponent seems to be screwed. Which is unfortunate. Bound in gold, okay. So I think if he attacks, I do actually block. I don't feel great going to 12. Yeah, I'm down to clown. He gets a 1/1 and I get a 2/2. Drain him. Play a Hoggy Mob. Keep up the bolt. Plays a Valkyrie, which is fine. I'm gonna bolt the Valkyrie end of turn. I'm gonna have 6. Oh, so I will have enough mana to do everything. Okay, so I'm gonna equip to the zombie, give him flying. And then we will be attacking with both. And then immediately just pinging the 1/1 so he can't chump block. And then playing the imp. I'm hellbent. Rakdos deck is hellbent. Five, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So he does have to block, which is something. Shoot face. Maybe I should have just put the flying machine on the... Yeah, actually, no, that was probably the right play. He's got his own Hoggy Mob. Hey, and that's the game. So we put the rune on the equipment just in case... Well, I guess it doesn't matter what we put it on. We just had to hit a spell after the rune. Okie doke. Going into game 6. Right? Game 6? 7? Well, whatever. I think we have 2 losses already. Playing against Chlorine. Chlorine, 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 chlorine. I think we're going to be suspending a Demon Bolt on my turn 2, so that way I can like Blood Sky, Berserker, and Demon Bolt something in the same turn. But I'm probably just going Death Knell Berserker to lead things off. Oh, Path. Sure, sure. Grab the snow-covered island. So he's doing 5-color shenanigans. And that's pretty boltable. Quite boltable. And then here, I'm pretty sure I'm playing Berserker Raven Wings. Cost 7? Frostpeak Yeti. That was a pretty good draw. Slamming that. Like I said, if you can just curve out with the Kennel Master, it often feels like opponent's going to have a hard time catching up after that one. Especially since next turn we'll have a hard cast Demon Bolt and be able to equip the Raven Wings to like the Berserker. Or one of the Berserkers. Another Yeti. Pretty sweet. Pretty nice there. Still 1 land away, or 2 lands I guess technically. If he plays a land here, he'll be 1 land away from the path. So he's got all the colors right. White, black, blue, green, red. But he's dead. What a curve there. Beautiful. Just beautiful. Next game, let's keep it going. Rack those quick plays. And I've been muted this whole time, gosh darn. Grizzled Outrider. Just playing a Hoggy Mob, I guess. Next turn we can either Raven Wings and equip, or we can Kennel Master. Can he do this instant speed? Yeah, he can do that instant speed. Cool. And he can play Elves off the top of his library. Cool. And he foretells a card. Cool. Here we go. I'm gonna equip the Hoggy Mob, swing in for 6, and ping his 1/1. I'm surprised he didn't attack with his Outrider, because I think if me trading my Hoggy Mob with his Outrider is best for him rather than best for me, but that's easy to say from my side of the board. I think sitting back with the Outrider and kind of losing the aggressive side of the board was probably bad. Kind of gave us like our only chance of winning this game. I think I'm going to equip the Berserker, because just putting the Indestructible on the Berserker doesn't let the Berserker get in. Okay, so he's just going to kill the Hoggy Mob. I'm going to hit him for 5 here. Then hopefully next turn I just have lethal? Question mark? He's at 5, so any creature hitting plus either the Dusk Wielder or my Skull Cairn is lethal. Yeah, you just saw the Skull Cairn. Oh, he does have the Elder Hall, though. Did not think about that. Though the wings on the Kennel Master is also just lethal, because Elder Hall takes up his whole turn. Plays Sculptor. Plays Faithful. Got any reach, buddy? Okay. GG's. Like I said, I think not attacking with that 5/5 that one turn kind of put him in put him on his heels. If he had swung with the 5/5, I was almost forced into blocking with the Hoggy Mob, because otherwise I was going to 10 and kind of losing the race, but whatever. We won the game, that's all that matters. Alright, final boss. Either 7 wins or 3 losses. Can we get the back-to-back 7 winner? Hey, how you doing, Nolan? Going in for the final boss. Bossadu! Pretty sweet Rakdos deck. Equipment are very good. Somehow. Seven wins. Okay, I guess. Oh, Hoggy Mob plus Rune Immortality. I didn't even realize that. That's gross. I mean, I'm definitely keeping this. Do I get greedy? I think I do. Hoggy Mob with Death Touch is hilarious. Oh, good draw. Almost played another Swamp. Oh, sweet. Next turn I can give my Breakneck Berserker haste. Decent. Decent. What you got? Esper. Longbow. Okay. Alright, let's just draw lands now. Super haste. Bop, bop. Ooh, I could put Rune Immortality on my Frostbite. Oh my god. So many synergies. Shield Mate. Yeah. I guess it's just Shield Mate pass. Because I can't really attack into a 3/3. Unless I want to trade with the Longbow. Doesn't seem great. No. I'm gonna just pass on that one. Keep up the Frostbite. See what he plays next turn. Maybe he just plays the 3/2 flyer for 4. Which is a pretty sweet Frostbite target. That's not a Frostbite target. Like. Ugh. Very interesting. If he attacks with the Braggart, I'd probably double block. Can't really let the Braggart get out of hand. Ooh, that's very Frostbiteable. Now he can't attack with the Braggart either. Yeah, Frostbite the shit out of that. 2/2 flyer whenever you cast a card that you played from exile. Anywhere other than your hand, you draw a card. Ugh. No. Yeah, it's pretty bad. Oh man, that feels so bad, but I think I just need to draw a card. Yeah, I think I just need to draw a card. Can't live the Hoggy Mob, Rune Immortality Dream. Well, I guess there's still one way I can, but since I do have the crown, there's a crown that tutors up runes and puts it on itself. And so if I play the Hoggy Mob and then draw the crown, I can actually take the rune from my graveyard onto it. Ah, there's the card I was talking about. 3/2 flyer. Okie doke. Here is probably going to just be Curter. Seems pretty decent. Yeah, this is the first draft I've actually gotten the crown to work. It's just always so feels bad when you see a crown early, but then the crown is just actually unplayable if you don't end up seeing any playable runes. But I got the black rune and the red rune, so pretty decent. So he's gonna have to flunge on his next turn. Which doesn't put me in a great position, so I'm probably just putting the Curter on a 2/1 and the Death Toucher on the Braggart. Yep. I don't love putting Curter under the bus like this, but I think I kind of have to. I don't think I want to do any more trades other than that. Okay, that's sweet. Maybe he has the Jarl and destroys the Curter, but not bad. Take 2, gain 2. Inga, okay. Fine. What'd you call me? Well, I guess I'm just playing on my hand here. I don't even have any attacks. Well, maybe I don't mind trading the Berserker for the Longboat now. But I probably just dirtle and hope I draw my flying equipment. He's only got 1 card in hand. Yeah, so I think I sit by. He's got 3 damage coming in per turn, but got the potential for a lot more coming in. Yep. Flying is cheap. Ah! Oh god, and he does have a hit. Oh! Yikes. It's a big yikes. Oh. That card's pretty sweet though. Give the Herder and the Breakneck? Yeah, unfortunately, I'm 1 mana off of the Hoggy, or else I definitely would have given him Indestructible. But I think the 4 defense is probably worthwhile to just keep back, since he's just going to be chumping twice here anyways. Okay, so he's making a mistake here. Right? Because I know I can order all of the damage onto the shield mate. Wait, what? Magic Arena, hello? Is it gonna let... It's not gonna let me? Wait, what? What just happened? Are you serious? That is really upsetting. Is that not a thing on Magic Arena? It's a thing in Magic. So I needed to put all of the damage onto the 2/1. So that way he didn't draw 3 cards, but I didn't get the option to do so. It's a full control toggle? Guess I lose? Oh, man. Well, that's a pretty feels bad, man. I guess if I live this turn, I'll... Yeah, jeez. Oh, big time feels bad. Tap, auto choose replacement effects. Auto assign combat damage. Yeah, that'll do it right there. Huh. That's cool. I probably should have looked at that first, since I have been playing this MTGA like a lot in the last 2 days, but definitely unfortunate. He's not attacking at all. Hello. To shreds, you say? That is pretty sweet. 1 turn late, unfortunately. But still drawing a card is really nice. Maybe he just has a counter spell. I think I'm grabbing the Death Touch rune rather than the Haste rune. What? And then equipping to the Berserker. Well, this would be a very different game if I had understood what I was doing. Maybe he just drew like 2 or 3 lands, who knows? Snarfy? Snarfy, huh? 1, 2... Yeah, he's got 3 snow. That's pretty decent. Pretty decent. Well, don't think there's much more I can do than just keep swinging. Maybe eventually I'll draw my second Hoggy Mob and maybe that'll win us the game, but till then I am pretty screwed, I'd say. I guess I'll... No, I should play it. And I guess I should have played the Berserker too, since if I do draw the Hoggy Mob, I'll want to play it, give it the crown, and... Oh, well, no, I guess I won't want to, because I need to keep the boast up. Sure. You take 3. I accept. How is he not attacking? What's going on? I feel like I already should have lost this game. Let's equip the crown to... I don't know, I guess the Berserker? Yeah, so I guess he just trades with the Narfi, so he's only going to take 1 here. That was probably a bad play. Okay, well, I mean, we have some draws that... That was probably a bad attack, that one. Oh. Yeah, wow, that's pretty damn good. Ouch. So drawing another spell kind of just wins me the game. Now it definitely does. I guess not definitely, but feeling pretty good. That's not a spell. Got 3 blockers and he has... Oh, yeah, I guess I lose? Man, kind of flooded out at the end here too. I actually need to keep this... No, I think I need to play it just so I can survive. One, 2, 3, 4 blockers. He has... I hate this. Yeah, we had a few outs, but unfortunately we've just been drawing lands, and I think that last attack I made was a bad attack. He just swings with everything, right? No? Okay. mean, he's still got 3 cards in hand, too. Just dead. Ooh. Jeez. What do we draw? Well, it's too late. Man, if I just drawn that a turn earlier. Wait, he'd just be dead if I drew that last turn. Oh! Am I missing anything here? Only got 1 spell, so I can't give Menace and Flying. Oh my god. So, last turn, if I would have drawn the Raven Wings, I would have had lethal. And this turn, I would have had lethal if he hadn't played a flyer. Well. So we're going to equip to the... Cavalry? No, because he just takes it if I don't equip something. So now he has to block... Oh wait, but I needed the life gain from losing a creature. So no, I don't think there was any way I could have won this. I attack, he blocks. And he is exact lethal in the air. I mean, he's got lethal on the ground too, so I don't know what I'm saying. Unfortunate. Yeah. Alright, alright. I think I made a couple mistakes there. I might have been able to win that game. But had a lot of chances that I could have drawn something to win that game, and I didn't. Alright, so we fall short at 6 wins, but still respectable. Okie dokie. Well, if you liked that, please hit that subscribe button. Maybe leave a like if you want. It's going to be a lot more content like this. If you wanted to see it live, come on down to twitch.tv/login. We're going to be drafting a lot of Kaldheim in the next couple weeks. So, yeah, thank you for watching. If you stayed through the whole video, I appreciate it. And have a great rest of your day.